Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good whatever it is, but it's good. It's Colli. And yeah, Colli from Colli Talks Transformative Conversations. And today it's all about confessions of a trauma facilitator. The day I almost outran my own exhaustion. That's right. The day I almost outran my exhaustion. I'm a systemic trauma and family constellation facilitator, and I map out the deepest, heaviest, invisible intergenerational wounds for a living. That's my work. I love it. And I know exactly how the human nervous system works. And yet, yesterday, my own body completely lied to me. You see, I was running on absolute fumes. I had just navigated a brutal week of 14-hour days, intense physical pain with a torn bicep tendon, and the heavy emotional weight of family medical emergencies, specifically my brother having surgery on his carotid arteries, which were 95% blocked. I had just returned from 5 weeks of amazing opportunities in the United States, and I was exhausted right down to my actual bones. And my arm was screaming. I mean, I don't think I've ever experienced so much pain. Even childbirth was not this painful. And what did my brain tell me to do? Did it tell me to lay down? Did it tell me to rest? No. My brain told me that what I really needed to do was get in my car, drive 60 miles round trip in the freezing cold just so I could sit in a gym massage chair, sweat in a sauna, and put an infrared light on my body. I actually convinced myself that I needed to do all that just to get my groove back. How many of you do exactly this? I mean, really, let's be honest here. Come on. You know you do. How many of you are so completely, utterly exhausted by the weight of your life, the systemic burdens of your family, the endless demands of your week? And instead of taking a nap, you decide you need to fix yourself. You decide you need a new morning routine. You decide you need to start a new healing protocol. You buy a new course. You decide your life needs a complete overhaul. I am what you would say shaking the tree today because I need you to hear this truth. Most of what we call working on ourselves is actually just our sympathetic nervous system hitting the alarm bell. That's right. Our sympathetic nervous system hitting the alarm bell. It is the flight response wrapped up in sociably or acceptable disguise called self improvement. Let me say that again. It is the flight response wrapped up in a socially acceptable disguise called self improvement. When you've been carrying the heavy unresolved weight of your family system, or even just the sheer stress of surviving a modern week, your body gets wired for high alert. And when you are wired for high alert, sitting still feels terrifying. The silence is too loud. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, the sound of silence, right? So your clever, brilliant survival instinct manufactures a project. It tells you that you aren't exhausted. It tells you that you are broken and you need to go fix it. It tells you to drive 60 miles to the gym and back. But I caught the lie. I realized the frantic, uncomfortable urge to do something wasn't a drive for wellness. It was just my nervous system screaming because it was afraid to power down. But guess what? I didn't get in the car. I didn't go to the sauna. I put a heating pad on my back. I got under a blanket and I gave myself radical permission to completely be useless the rest of the day. And today, yep, I have my painful arm in a sling. And I spent the afternoon getting covered in muffin batter with my 3-year-old grandson. No forcing, no fixing, just living. I want to provoke you a little bit today. I really want to challenge you. I want you to look at the areas of your life where you are trying so frantically hard to heal, to improve, to fix, and to optimize. Are you actually healing? Or are you just outrunning your own exhaustion? You see, you are not broken. You don't need another 10-step protocol. You don't even need to get your groove back today. Sometimes the most profound, sovereign, systemic healing you can possibly do is to realize your body is lying to you about being in danger and to simply go sit on the couch or lay down on the bed. Give yourself permission to stop running. I have. And you know what? It's wonderful. And it's so great that I'm actually going to do it more often because you know what? I'm worth it. And so are you. So until next week, know you are enough. You deserve to just be. And I will be back next week and we will meet again. So have a wonderful, wonderful week and a wonderful evening. Lots of love and soul hugs. Bye for now.